What's up? Welcome back to hell. So this is day. Okay, so this is. I was exposed to COVID Monday morning. Today is Saturday. Same week. Um, took a test Wednesday when I realized I was exposed. It was a county test, and the county test was pretty quick, and they had results to me as of yesterday. Yesterday was Friday. Now those results from Wednesday recorded as negative, meaning I didn't have COVID. Keep in mind, I also did a home test. Did the home test. This one, in the other video, did the home test there Wednesday night before I went home to make sure I wasn't bringing anything home. Now, COVID isn't like that, you know. You may be exposed and it takes like 5 days. I've got the advice nurse on the phone right now, so I might try to do a little video including that to expand the knowledge of COVID issues. When I hear her click on, I'm gonna pause the video and then click back when it's important. Yeah, I have like sick face. I can see it. So, they play this awful music in this wait time. So today is Saturday, would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 6 days. And last night, I would say 5 days, because last night I had a fever of 100.4, which is technically declared a fever, and that's an oral thermometer, digital, kept doing it, 100.4 degrees. And so decided I wanted to take the test yesterday. The last three I have that are take-home tests. First one was negative. Today, took it about 2 o'clock, positive for COVID. So it's kind of depressing. You get COVID, you're like, man, I thought I was gonna skate by this. Now I got to figure that I'm absolutely not going to be going back into my house and infecting the household. So I'm back here in the COVID shack, which at the time starting to seem like a very fun, novel idea. And it is as good as it gets in my state of condition right now, because it was disgusting. Last night I was just hawking up all kinds of shit, getting terrible sleep. But there's the bed again. It just barely works, man. Like, I'm not sure if it's like the nighttime shit that gets you like really stressed out about sleeping well. Here's a little football going on. Fourth quarter, Raiders and the Bengals. I'm not even a football head, but I'll watch this shit because it's like a wild card game. Yeah, so, you know, some of the things I experienced, some of the first things I experienced were Thursday night. I experienced like some pretty heavy duty like exhaustion, and I kind of like wanted to say that was from working so hard Wednesday and Thursday, like trying to set this fucking place up. But you know, back in my mind, I think I knew what it was. It's just you got COVID, man, and I do. There's a chance that these are a false positive on these things, because they're not perfect. But you throw in my temperature, my symptoms, the time frame, and the COVID test, and it, for sure, like I have COVID. I ducked this shit pretty good for a long time. I did have it initially back before COVID-19 was even a thing, because I had zero taste. Me and my wife both had zero taste and zero smell. I don't even know what month it was anymore. I just know it was, you can hear my voice. I just know it was probably right before things really kicked off, whatever March, something like that. I don't even remember. I don't even want to remember, man. So I got all kinds of bullshit I'm trying to like do. I got the gummies, I got some Halls, and Motrin. That's why I'm hitting up the That's why I'm hitting the nurse line right now. You hear that stupid song playing right here? Make you want to just cry yourself to sleep. The music they play. They can play just how about just like a dot, like a beep, beep, beep. Like I don't know. I don't need to hear a piano. I don't need to hear a guitar. I'm talking about healthcare stuff. I don't need to hear any of that shit. I'm letting all the heat out. And we know I need my heat. So, getting back to my symptoms, I guess, is where I should go from here. It's just runny nose, fever that comes and goes, it seems like. And I am vaccinated with the Pfizer. I don't have the booster of any sort. I can't imagine this shit would be like if I didn't have the booster. I mean, if I didn't have Pfizer or a vaccine. Who knows, man? Who the fuck knows? I guess why I'm making the video is just to... I'm accepting the fact that I'm going to be back here for 5 days. I read it out earlier. It was something like when you have... If day 0 is when you first have symptoms, if you're symptomatic, right? And then you go 5 days from that point out until you're symptom-free. And then, well, they don't tell you to retest, but I'm going to tell you to retest because that's probably the most important thing. And then after those 5 days pass, you want to wear a mask for 5 days more. 5 days more. And that's going to give you the ability to still just wear a mask for that time afterwards. So, the reason I tested today was because I needed to take a shower. And yesterday I washed my hair and all that. And it was in the pad because I didn't know I was COVID positive yet. But at that point yesterday I was like, all right, this is probably my last shower because I'm gonna test tomorrow, and I got a feeling it's gonna be positive results. And today was, like I said. So I've been trying to like set up my COVID check here to benefit me as much as possible. And in this case, I need to have a place to shower. You know the 333. Shit, shave, shower. So I've got to make it happen. I've been pissing all over the place, man, and just finding toilets wherever I can. But now that's confirmed, dude, I gotta make this. I gotta make this shit happen. And I ordered a couple things: an outdoor toilet and an outdoor shower. And this is where it's gonna go down, man. Got this little hook here. The actual shower is pretty tight. It's on Amazon. I mean, everyone wants to hate on Amazon. I mean, I do too. But I guess you just gotta realize, like, you can't. How much are you gonna hate on Amazon, man? You know, they're gonna, in the middle of COVID, they're still giving you shit to your front door. I mean, I'm tripping on like even going to 7-Eleven right now or drive-thru or something. I just don't want to infect nobody, man. I mean, I'm not one to judge people for not wearing masks and all that. But, yeah, it's like I just see people with no fucking masks on. It's like, this shit is not a game, man. I consider myself to be a healthy guy. And, I don't think any of that criteria even matters with COVID, you know. I know this is probably Omicron, and it's probably going to be a little less fucked up for me, but it still sucks, man. Like, I just want to do normal shit, and I want to go skating. I can't go to the park now. I think what I'm gonna just do is just try to like just get as much rest as I can. A lot of people out there have been telling me like just make sure you get a lot of water. They say take Tylenol. I don't like Tylenol, man. I prefer to take ibuprofen or like Advil, which is ibuprofen, or Motrin, which is ibuprofen. Acetaminophen, or who fucking knows how you say that? No one knows. It's acetaminophen, or I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. It's it's ingredient in, like, you know, it's the ingredient that's in Tylenol, and also like NyQuil and all that. And it works, man. I did take some this morning because I was kind of dying, you know. It was like some arthritis based Tylenol, which is like 600 milligrams. Nasty, huh? That's nothing. Nighttime is just the worst. I'm in nighttime just waking myself up with like a nasty cough, man. Just putting out oysters, dude. You know, that's the best way I can put it. Only some of it's been kind of green, some of it's kind of white. What I trip on is how much this varies between people. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. Okay, so yeah.
You took the home kit today?
Yeah. So I was exposed to the virus on this Monday morning. Today's Saturday, of course, right? So it's been what, 6 days or five days? Yeah. So I was exposed to it then, but I didn't find out that I was exposed to it till Wednesday. So Wednesday, I immediately went to get a county test. Like in the middle of the day, like 2 o'clock. They gave me my results back yesterday or on Thursday, or was it yesterday? Either way, it was yesterday. I got my results back in like the evening, and it was a negative result.
Okay.
And so after that, I'm thinking, they're both probably not going to be reflecting my condition accurately. So I figured I'll give it a little more time and test myself at home today because I'm in isolation in my back house right now. And so I'm in my back house, and I did, because they're hard to get. First of all, the tests are hard to get. And I figured the longer. Yeah. I got 2 for like $53, and they have two tests in each of them.
Wow, it can be expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt about that.
Well, just so you know, actually now, Kaiser or private insurance, you know, they can I mean, we don't offer it now, but you can get reimbursement for a test that you purchased.
Yeah, I saw that.
Outside of Kaiser. Okay, just FYI, you would have to call member services for that. But how are you, sir? Are you having any symptoms at all?
Yeah, so I was fine for the first, like, Wednesday I was fine, Thursday I was fine. Well, Thursday evening I started to get a little tired, like, because I did kind of a lot of work, and I thought that might be the reason. But I had experienced, like, you know, lack of like energy, and then I can't even think of what day it was. But today's Saturday, so Friday was similar. Just I had started to have like a hoarseness in my throat and congestion in my throat, and then also my temperature was elevated a little bit. I have a digital oral thermometer I use. This from CVS, and that read like anywhere, because normal temperature is 98.5. I was up to 99.1, and then last night my whole body woke myself up, I guess you could say, and I was just coughing like pretty heavily, and I got my temperature was 100, and then 100.4.
Okay.
So, what can you tell me about that?
Okay. That you may have COVID. Even though it's a home kit test, then yes, you know. Though I'm just reviewing your record, and I'm not really seeing any major health problems for you. So do you have any health condition that you may be taking medication for?
No, nothing.
Okay, got it. Let's run some assessment here with you, okay?
Sure,
and see if there's anything else that we ought to do. Are you coughing up anything at all?
Yeah, some mucus from, I guess, would be my throat.
Okay.
And then I have a runny nose. It's just clear. My nose is just clear. Well, I'll go back to the throat. That's your question. So my throat, it seems like nighttime is just the worst, because I wake up and I just kind of start coughing up stuff. I don't know if it's because I'm just kind of like in bed, like unconscious sleeping, if you want to call it that. It's been pretty bad sleep. So yeah, I can cough up like either white and sometimes a little bit of green. Both.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take note of that. Though the color doesn't worry us as much, as blood. Okay. Have you coughed up anything bright red?
No.
Okay. Good.
No blood.
Any difficulty breathing, speaking, or shortness of breath?
No, nothing yet. I thought I felt that on like the first day, on Wednesday. I thought I felt that, but I think it was just something else. Because I can go. Yeah, and move around the yard and kind of throw the stick around for my dog, and it's fine.
Okay, it's good that you have a place you can isolate. And I saw that you've been vaccinated as well?
Yes, I've
correct?
The Pfizer.
Twice?
Yeah, the Pfizer with both.
Okay.
No booster though.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'd have to wait for that until you feel better, okay?
Right.
So, from what I'm hearing you say, yeah, I mean, yes, your symptoms just developed. 5 days typically is the best time after exposure to get tested, okay? So,
that's what I did, yeah.
I will just going ahead and take that right now. The recommendation, sir, is continue to isolate, okay, at least, 5 days, okay? Hopefully by then, your symptoms would be improving, okay? And you can go ahead and just take another test. If you're able to have like a PCR, you could, okay? Otherwise, please, if you...
you said PCR. I had to look that one up, but can you explain that one? Because it's kind of vague to me. That's not the equivalent of a home test, right?
Oh, it's not. It's just a molecular, test, and so it's the process kind of the same, but it's more accurate. Okay, it really detects even a small amount of the virus, though it will not tell you if it was Omicron or Delta or whatnot.
Right.
But that's a current recommendation. If you're not able to get that kind of a test,
where would I get that test at? Is that the equivalent to a county, like a county stop, like a county?
Yeah, they may have it, sir. Yeah, your local public health department may offer them for free. Kaiser does it as well, but the appointment has to be booked, and you do that on kp.org.
Okay.
Okay. And I have to be honest with you. There's a bit of a backlog right now,
no doubt,
as you've had a hard time with the test. So if you're not able to get tested, we ask that you go ahead and just stay put for the whole 10 days of isolation period that CDC is asking. Okay.
Okay. So would you? Can you break down that time frame for me? So like today.
Of course.
So I was exposed Monday. Exposed Monday. So what does that mean for me in terms of 10 days from now?
Oh, okay. So let me pull up. We have a little program here that gives us actual numbers.
Sure.
So do you work as a healthcare worker or not?
No, I do work in public service.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that it's a bit different for healthcare workers, that's all. And then the counting of the days starts when you actually had your symptoms. And for you, I'm hearing it was yesterday. Is that right?
I would say maybe Thursday, maybe yesterday. It's so hard to tell. It's very hard to discern the difference between like being exhausted and that kind of makes it foggy as well. You know what I mean? So if I could say Thursday evening, that might be accurate. Maybe.
Okay. Then day 0 is that day, okay? And then day 1 is Friday. So for you, sir, isolation can end on the 18th.
Which is what? Tuesday? Is that Tuesday?
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Okay. Then what do I do?
Yes, and then if you can get a PCR test on that day or the 19th, okay? Otherwise, your actual isolation ends the 23rd.
And that's
if it's negative for you on the 19th, 18th or 19th, then you're done. Okay? Considering, sir, that your symptoms are improving, okay? That's the number one thing, okay? If you're getting worse and worse, you should give us a call back. So from what I'm hearing you say right now, I want to offer you some information because I'm not, too worried about you just yet. I don't think you need, a doctor's appointment or anything. You're measuring your temperature. That's great. If you develop a higher temperature, anything 100.4 or higher, really, if it's more than 3 days, let us know. Okay. If you have any difficulty breathing, shortness of breath, chest pain, you call us, sir. Okay. If this cough lasts more than 7 days, another reason to call. Okay. In the meantime, are you taking anything from over the counter or a home remedy?
So that was one of my biggest things. And before I go into the over the counter stuff, excuse me. Is it possible for you to explain? Is it NPC or not NPC? Sorry, NPC. PCN. What is it called? PCN.
You mean the test?
The test, yeah.
Okay. What about it?
No. So that would be only through your health provider, like Kaiser or something else.
Right. Yeah. Kaiser, sir. I know. In some places, like I said, the public health department has it. So we don't have anything around your area. What's available.
Yeah.
You have to just send a search to it.
Okay.
I have heard CVS, Walgreens does offer them as well.
Oh, like a walk-in,
so you might
right?
want to check out their site. I believe their appointments.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's good to know. I'll make
you
sure
have
just
to book an appointment.
after this 5 days is over, the key here is to understand that I have to get that specific test. The what is the acronym again? What does it stand for?
A PCR, yes, PCR test.
And what does the acronym stand for? PCR.
You know what? I don't even know the top of my head.
That's okay.
Let me look.
It's okay. I just was curious. But the important thing is knowing that that's the one you want to get to verify that you don't have COVID anymore after your 5 days from day 0, which would be symptoms through your 5 days after that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then as far as over the counter,
that's what they recommend.
Yeah, okay, that works. I mean, I'm gonna go stir crazy back here, but it's all right. and then as far as the over the counter stuff, I know there's been it's very hard to look online to see what I need to take. I went to the store a couple days ago and got ibuprofen, Motrin. My wife has Tylenol. I prefer not to take Tylenol because it affects the liver for me. Not for me, but I know it can affect your liver, from what I hear. So I kind of worry about that. What can you tell me about the choices? What can you tell me about these?
Okay, well, yeah, well, I mean, what have you tried so far, just so we don't, talk about stuff that you've already tried?
No, I tried.
What have you taken so far?
I've taken the arthritis-based Tylenol, which is like 650 milligrams per pill. I was breaking them in half, and I took that this morning, and it worked. It worked. I didn't have a headache or nothing anymore. I almost felt normal, but of course, the irritation in the throat and all that was kind of bugging me.
Okay, yeah, and that's certainly okay. You can take, the 325 or 650 for aches and pain, Now, are you, by the way, I forgot to ask, have you felt any sharp pain when you breathe in?
No, like in my chest or something?
Yes, sir.
No, nothing.
Okay. I want to go ahead and send you an email, sir, okay? And I'm going to highlight a few things on this email. This is listing, or we'll talk to you further about cough, cold, COVID-like, recommendation, okay?
Okay.
If you're having throat pain, you can try gargling salt water, okay? And then again, the Tylenol, just make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids.
Okay.
Okay?
I got
now, since...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, please go.
No, I was just saying the fluids. I just been doing just a Gatorade Zero, a bunch of water, and I don't know, just stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, great. I will try some tea. Some warm fluid, sir, okay, with honey to help soothe your throat as well. Okay, just a variation, okay?
Right.
For a productive cough, you ought to take something that helps loosen that mucus, okay? Over the counter, you'll find guaifenesin.
Okay.
You might find it in the brand like Robitussin, okay? There's the plain Robitussin syrup, okay, or the plain Mucinex tabs. Okay, sometimes you have to just kind of read through the, the active ingredient, and you'll find, guaifenesin. Okay.
Okay.
So,
and then,
kind of break down that mucus.
Is there, because there's been so much controversy as to what painkillers you can and cannot take with COVID over these years, what can I not? It's been established Tylenol's safe and all that. Is there anything I cannot take, like ibuprofen or like Advil or Motrin or aspirin?
Yeah. No, unless you have pre-existing condition that, would be contraindicated to take, NSAIDs. That includes the Advil and the Motrin because it has a bleeding tendency. But otherwise, even with the COVID, you can take Tylenol and ibuprofen. Of course, we won't be taking this, for long periods of time, right?
Right.
So, yeah, so you certainly can go ahead and take it and make sure that, again, you're drinking plenty of fluid.
Okay.
Right?
Now, earlier I took 200 milligrams of ibuprofen. Can I double that up possibly if I've really got a bad headache, or just stay away from that?
Yeah, I can only advise you to take, each tablet usually is 200 milligrams. So you can take up to 2 every 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
Okay. With the ibuprofen, you don't want to take more than 1,200 milligrams in a day.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay. So I know it's a lot of information, but you can just follow the packaging instructions, sir.
Sure,
Okay.
that's
And then
fine.
I'm gonna send you this email now. Is your email your first name dot last name at Gmail?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Do you have any other question?
No, I do. I just can't. They're just escaping me now because I got COVID. I don't know. No. Now, I really worry about my wife. She's pregnant. Is there anything she needs to worry about? Obviously, not getting COVID because there was an exposure to her the first 2 nights. Straight up, there was, and I didn't know I had been exposed.
Okay.
Should she talk to her healthcare provider?
I understand. Yeah. If she's having symptoms, she can give us a call back. If you absolutely need to go out, wear your mask and make sure she has hers as well, and wear a good fitting mask.
Like
Okay.
double
And
up?
either like you double up with, I mean, this is just me, either like a surgical mask and then a cloth mask, or if you have an N95 or some really good filtering mask would be good.
Okay.
Okay, and just try to keep your distance.
Maybe my last question is Alka-Seltzer, which has aspirin in it, like 400 milligrams. Can I take that? Because it's like severe cold and cough.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a lot of information. We don't really like to recommend all those multi-symptom remedy over the counter because we find that it's either too much, not enough, or you're over-medicating because you're taking additional acetaminophen,
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all I can...
Yes, sir. Yeah, I sent you that email. Please try to, find time to read through it, okay? We're always here, so if you have any other question or concern, you can call.
Got it.
But definitely call back for trouble breathing, a fever, or fever longer than 3 days, okay?
Okay. And then is 100.4 even considered a fever right now orally with a digital thermometer?
Yes, actually.
It is?
Yeah, 100.4 is what we consider a fever.
Okay.
And higher, okay?
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate the information, and I'm going to do my best. I'll read the email for sure, because that's all I have is time right now.
Okay, yeah, I hope you get well soon, okay? And your wife stays healthy as well.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll call back if I can think of anything else I need to cover.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Thanks a lot now. Have a nice night.
Bye-bye. Bye. You too.
All right, so that's it. It's a long video, man, but honestly, it's nice having that because I can actually look back on that information, and hopefully anyone else that's, looking for that information can do the same thing. But I know this video is getting super long. But I would say make sure to subscribe and share this with people, because you just got the advice nurse line recorded on here, so that's some seriously powerful information. You can look online all you want, man, but there's just so many different tunnels online, and it's just misleading as hell. So share the video, let people use this information best they can, and let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any more advice. I've been getting a lot of cool advice from people, and I really appreciate that. And then yeah, I guess that's it. And then I'm gonna go in the back in the old rodent shed here and try to maintain some sanity. But I got the heater. That, like I said, that first night was miserable. It's going 74 degrees in here now. Trusty heater from my previous shed. Love this thing. Even when that thing stops working, I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep rocking it some way as a good memory of my old friend that kept me alive in the coldest nights. But yeah, man, just gotta make it through it. That's what we gotta do. As shocking as it is, getting COVID and all that, it's a world pandemic, man. We're all on some sort of level, kind of in this. So do your part and all that, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.